Hi, I'm Puzzled and I'd like to tell you about my latest game, Puzzled Swordsmith. In Puzzled Swordsmith, you will craft swords of varying qualities depending on the materials you use, their order in the recipe, and the temperature you smelt them at. To add materials to the recipe, simply press them in order. Once you have added 4 materials, the sword will be crafted. You can easily change which sword you are crafting by pressing different ones once you have unlocked them. Both swords and materials are earned by reaching a certain total quality, or TQL, across all your swords. The quality of the sword is directly proportional to the B, T and P stats you see in the recipe. In this last sword I crafted, I had 3B, 1T and 0P. The B stat corresponds to the number of materials in the recipe that were the 4 best ones. So of these 4 starting ingots, 3 of them were the best possible ones for this recipe out of all the ingots that I will unlock later. I say best rather than correct, because the other materials can still contribute to the recipe's quality. The T stat corresponds to the number of materials in the recipe that are being smelted at their ideal temperature for that recipe. To change the temperature, simply press the image of the furnace. The temperature depends entirely on which furnace you are using, whether it is the stone furnace, steam furnace, or industrial furnace. The P stat corresponds to the number of materials in the recipe that are in their ideal position in the recipe. Remember, materials have ideal positions even if they are not one of the 4 best materials for that recipe. In this last one, there are none of them which were in their ideal position. So let's try changing the position. Let's put bronze at the start, let's put copper next, and then we'll have tin and lastly iron. So I'm changing all the positions and I expect we'll at least get 1 in the correct position this way. Oh my goodness, we got all 4 in the correct position. And that is a very nice recipe. Let's lock that. That's 84% quality. Okay, moving on. To begin with, you can save up to 10 recipes per sword. So you see here I have 3 of 10 recipes. I have locked this one because it's so great, but I can clear these to make space for more. And the one that I locked will not be deleted. This will be saved even if you go off the game. As you earn more total quality, you will also earn more recipe slots. You may want to save different versions of a recipe depending on the materials you had available at the time, so later you can help a friend who hasn't unlocked all the materials that you have yet. If you enjoy this game, please rate it on Google Play. Thanks.